Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, no!
All right, and it's it. It's just,
What?
that's the same guy.
And the same.
This goes really serious business.
Do you guys understand what just happened in that intro clip? That was the same fan dropping French fries and then his pizza in the same exact game. That's crazy. That's a lot of food and a lot of money that he wasted. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. It is going to be a kind of a long video today. I'm going to be honest with you because there was so many different things that happened yesterday. But before we deep dive into the baseball news, I do have to say that this video is powered by SeatGeek. Again, guys, if you go to any baseball game, hockey game, concerts, anything like that, make sure that you use code Fuzzy because you get $20 off, and almost 50 people used it in the last 2 weeks. So you guys are saving a lot of money out there. Thank you all so much for watching. Without further ado, let's start talking about some baseball. So we've seen a lot of Joey Gallo on this channel. I've met Joey Gallo. I have a full interview with him on my channel. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. We've seen him hit 470-foot home runs, but yesterday he did something that made my jaw drop straight to the floor. This is the fastest home run I've ever seen.
7 in a row retired by Tyone, and this ball ripped down the right field line and off the pole for a home run.
I don't think I've ever seen a ball get out of a ballpark quicker than that.
What even was that? I think that broke the sound barrier. If you guys can think of any faster home run in the history of baseball, make sure you guys let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe leave a link or something like that because I want to see the fastest home runs, because if I don't see anything, I'm labeling this Joey Gallo home run as the fastest ever. That's just, I don't have any stats behind it. That's just my opinion. Oh my gosh, this next story makes my heart so happy. Buster Posey is one of my favorite players of all time. He's one of the better catchers in the history of baseball, and he has the personality on top of it. I'm pretty sure that he was in a bunch of, I think it was Head and Shoulders commercials, something like that. Either way, Buster Posey is just a class act, and he's amazing at baseball. He had a walk-off yesterday, and it's the same for Yonder Alonso of the Chicago White Sox. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Buster Posey walk-off first. We're going to get really happy, and then we'll go ahead and get into the Yonder Alonso. I don't know if it was a grand slam. The bases were loaded, and then he did something crazy. So go ahead and watch.
Base hit left field. Here comes Duggar. Here's the throw home. It's a good throw. This game is over. And the Giants end up taking 2 out of 3.
To left field. And down. One's home. Here comes Adam. And the Sox win.
God, seeing that Buster Posey clip just makes me feel like I'm old, you know? Like, Tim Lincecum's no longer in the league. Brian Wilson, I don't even know where he went. Pablo Sandoval's old. Quick little side note, I'm 22 years old right now. My government teacher my senior year of high school said that life is going to move a whole lot faster. I didn't believe her. That was 5 years ago. Tim Lincecum was still pitching. Don't waste your time, guys. All right, let's start talking about baseball. This whole life talk gets me stressed out. So yesterday we saw the Diamondbacks defeat the Yankees. So we're going to go ahead and roll some clips from the Diamondbacks perspective. But also, we cannot forget to mention that Luke Voit is currently on a 41-game on-base streak. So we're going to go ahead and roll that. He hit a mammoth home run against the Diamondbacks. But again, scoreboard, Diamondbacks get the W.
And also grounded to third. And he swings here, hits a high fly ball deep to left field, and this one is gone.
The previous 2 at-bats, 2 sinkers down and in. Voit.
All right, so I'm kind of away from the mic because I'm kind of afraid to talk about this next one because I'm going to come a little bit closer. I'm afraid what you guys are going to say. Was this a web gem or was it not? I think the hype around Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has officially peaked with this next play because MLB tweeted it out. I saw it and I thought that was a very, average third baseman play, but because he's so bad at defense, they showed it. I don't know. What do you guys think of this Vladimir Guerrero Jr. web gem? Let me know.
On the ground, Guerrero backhands, goes across his body. Nice play. Vladimir Guerrero makes a good play to end the inning, and that saves a run.
I mean, it was still pretty good, but he's no Manny Machado or Matt Chapman over there at third base. But speaking of Manny Machado, there was a lot of clips from the Braves and the Padres game yesterday. We're going to show everything. There's also some history that was made in the Padres game, but Manny Machado hit a bomb yesterday. Go ahead and roll it.
And this one driven to center field. Enciarte going back, and that ball's going to be gone. Home run for Manny Machado, straight away center field. One swing of the bat ties the game with his 5th home run.
So you guys just saw the Manny Machado home run. There's one more clip that I have to show. I couldn't find a full clip of Kirby Yates pitching, but there was one of him getting an out, so I'll go ahead and show that. But yesterday, he became the first pitcher in Major League Baseball history to have 14 saves before the month of May. Okay, that's just insane. Or maybe it was a few days ago because yesterday was May 1st, and then how did he get it? I don't know. Maybe this is an old clip, but he's the first guy to get 14 saves before May 1st. There you go. Fun facts from Fuzzy. Make sure you guys stick around until the end of the video because there's also one more clip from the same Padres and the Braves game. Manny Machado had some fun with Blooper, the mascot of the Braves, so I'll show that at the very end of the video. Make sure you guys stick around. Coming up next, let me look at my script because I'm brain farting. Nolan Arenado is the best third baseman I've ever seen. Evan Longoria, he was at the top for quite some time. Now it's Nolan Arenado. I mean, he has fully cemented himself as, I think, honestly, right now, he could stop playing and he's a top 5 to top 7 third baseman in the history of baseball. And I think he's 26, 27 years old, so there's a lot of baseball left. Either way, he dropped 2 bombs yesterday, and I just... Thank you, Nolan. You're blessing us with such baseball beauty.
This sport to move on. This ball is launched again, deep left center field. Nolan has hit another. Somebody's heating up.
So what we have to do, guys, is we have to shift to something a little bit more sad because we have some injury updates to talk about, and it involves my sweet team back here. We're just awesome at staying healthy. AJ Pollock of the LA Dodgers, he actually is going to have some surgery on his elbow because in 2016 he injured his elbow, and now he has an infection in that same elbow because of a screw or something like that. So I'm not sure how long he is going to be out. In the same breath, Corey Kluber, I don't even think he's the ace anymore. I think he's the number 2 starter behind Trevor Bauer. He was hit in the elbow or the arm with a comebacker yesterday. He fractured his arm. He is most likely going to be out until July. So we have Mike Clevenger out until June. We have Corey Kluber out until July. Come on, man. Come on, baseball gods. Can you be nice to the Indians?
Knocked Kluber out and had everybody holding their breath.
Yeah, you could tell as soon as it was hit, he had no way of getting out of the way of that pitch. He just gets his glove and flicks it to first base, but you can see.
The guy that's been over here on the bench has asked me, do we have any more news? So just like the fans that are watching.
So that was some really sad news. What we're going to do is we're going to kick it to some positive news because we have an absolute nuke to talk about. Jonathan Scope of the Minnesota Twins hit the furthest home run for the Twins since 2017. This ball was estimated at 465 feet. Absolute rocket.
I don't think he's gotten it back.
Ball hit well to left field, and this will be gone. In fact, that's well up there. That is into the top deck. Jonathan Scope, who is now 5 for 12 in his career against McHugh with a couple of home runs.
For all of you MLB The Show fans who are watching right now, Anthony Rizzo might have a chance to go diamond pretty soon because he has 3 home runs in his last 4 games. So we're going to go ahead and roll that. But also we have some Javier Baez highlights. This dude just continues to rake. He also looks a little bit bigger in 2019, so I think he's going to have even a better season than last year. It's just insane to say that Rizzo and Baez are playing really good baseball. On top of that, John Lester provided an excellent performance yesterday on the mound, so we're gonna roll all 3 of those clips and cross my fingers that I don't get copyrighted, because if you show a lot of clips, boom, you're done.
September at Wrigley Field. Golfed high in the air to right, and it is gone. Baez, fair ball, deflected off the glove of Healy. 4 error in an inning, field tilt, didn't it?
So you guys just saw all of the Cubs clips, and before that you saw the Jonathan Scope home run. I want you guys to answer this question in the comment section down below. What do you make of the Minnesota Twins? What do you think of the Chicago Cubs? Do you think that the Twins have a chance of winning the American League Central? Or do you think the same thing for the Cubs but in their division? I'm on the fence about these 2 teams. That's why I wanted to ask you, because the Cubs, they excite me, but their bullpen's not been very good. It's been better as of late, but the Twins, I mean, the Twins, the Indians are a little bit better. I'm not really too sure. What do you guys think? The Reds versus the Mets got a little bit testy. It was a great game overall. Jacob deGrom pitched a really good game. Same with the pitcher for the Reds. Reds. But what we're going to do is we're going to show a few fun clips. So we have Jose Iglesias taking the lead in the top of the 9th inning. And then in the bottom of the 9th, Jesse Winker, the left fielder for the Reds, yeah, he caught the baseball and then started waving to the fans. I thought that was a pretty savage move. And then also to end, we're going to have Yasiel Puig snapping a bat over his knee as if he's Hulk, smashing a car over his knee. He has so much raw strength.
Down the line. And it's a sliding. And that's the old ball game. And look at Jesse. Waving him off again. Telling him good night.
All right, guys, so the only game that we have not talked about so far is the Red Sox versus the A's. So the Red Sox did end up winning, but we're going to show the weirdest play from that game. And then also to end the video, I promise you guys, we're going to go ahead and show the Manny Machado versus the mascot of the Braves. His name is Blooper. I laughed my butt off watching this. So baseball, it just feels like so much fun again. We have new players on new teams. We have teams that were not supposed to be good playing really well, so it's just a lot of fun. Baseball is just the best. Make sure you guys use code Fuzzy on SeatGeek. I will catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy the highlights.
And that one to the backstop. Coming home, Chavis, and Fegley's going to tag him out.
Oh, pre-planned play there, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that bounce, Kite?